JTA calls for school board to pay Glenmore High teachers full salary in 24 hours. The Jamaica Teachers Association (JTA) says for a second time this year, teachers at Glenmore High School have not been properly and completely compensated. In a letter seen by reporters addressed to the board chairman of the institution, JTA expressed its disappointment and called for the institution to pay staff their full salary in 24 hours. The Glenmore High School is in breach of Education Regulation 1980. Such breach means the institution is liable for all late charges incurred by staff after 24 hours. Please make good on this payment of staff within 24 hours their full salary so they may meet their financial obligations, JTA stated. According to the education regulations, where a teacher's employment begins on the first day of the term and continues for the rest of the month, the teacher should be paid full salary in respect of that month. PIOJ head says AI can assist Jamaica in achieving national development goals as outlined in Vision 2030. Director General for the Planning Institute of Jamaica (PIOJ), Dr. Wayne Henry, has asserted that artificial intelligence (AI) can assist Jamaica in achieving the national development goals as outlined in Vision 2030. He was speaking at the PIOJ's Labour Market Forum. Dr. Henry said, by leveraging AI, the country can address critical challenges and accelerate progress across various sectors, as well as boost global competitiveness, given the AI-driven transformation of the global market. He pointed out that AI can help farmers to predict weather patterns and manage crops using private data. He also cited its use in tourism to improve customer service through AI-powered chatbots. He noted that while AI presents unprecedented possibilities, there are risks and dangers that must be considered. One of the significant concerns is the displacement of jobs, especially in sectors which have been exposed to AI-driven automation, such as the business process outsourcing (BPO) sector.
Artificial intelligence is no longer a futuristic concept. It's a present-day reality. It's already embedded into our daily lives, and we often do not realize that it is there. From the algorithms that suggest what we should watch next, to the smart assistants in our homes, and the automated customer service bots we interact with. Streaming platforms such as Netflix use our past patterns and preferences to offer suggestions on what we may wish to watch next. That is AI being utilized to analyze our past behavior and preference. Artificial intelligence is already transforming significant aspects of our society. AI has proven and continues to be a remarkable technological tool that is both fascinating and transformative in its far-reaching influence and impact on the labor market. AI is most likely to adversely impact jobs which are routine and repetitive in nature, for example, data entry and customer service roles. At the same time, it is crucial that we address the ethical implications of AI in the labor market and the wider society. Issues such as bias in AI algorithms, data privacy, and the potential for increased inequality must be carefully managed. It is critical that we ensure that our labor force is equipped to reap all the benefits in this new age of AI. Our education and training system needs to adapt to ensure that our workforce meets the demand for skills such as creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. As AI continues to be developed and improved, its full long-term impact on the labor market remains difficult to predict. This dynamic landscape underscores the critical importance of lifelong learning and adaptability for the workforce.
Crackdown coming. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett has sounded a warning to unregulated operators who endanger the country's tourism product. He has made it clear that during this new term, government will be moving to strengthen regulation and legislation to curb unregulated activities in the sector, working with other ministries to ensure full compliance and strict enforcement of penalties. the destination is at risk because of the proliferation of unregulated activities. Therefore, we are moving with great energy in this round to build out regulatory and legislative framework and to enable full compliance, working with the Ministry of National Security and the Ministry of Justice to ensure that these regulatory arrangements can in fact be complied with and that the sanctions that are put in are in fact made to be enforced, Bartlett told reporters on Wednesday. He was reacting to concern raised by licensed stakeholders within the sector who have complained that their businesses are being undermined by unregulated operators. For instance, Garfield Dussard, owner of Garfield's Diving, a 45-year-old scuba diving entity based at the Urban Development Corporation UDC Beach in Ocho Rios, has expressed concern over stiff regulation costs and rising competition from rogue operators who offer their services without permits, license, or insurance. According to him, the playing field is not level as unregulated rivals benefit from having zero overhead expenses while offering cheaper rates and larger commission of intermediaries, including bus drivers who steer buses their way. It's wholly unfair and it has been affecting my business for decades, he told reporters. How can you compete with persons who have no overhead and basically nothing to lose? His concern echoes across Jamaica's tourism sector, where licensed operators, legal transport providers, established craftsmen, and regulated tour companies report a growing share of the market being siphoned off by unregulated operators. According to him, legal operators have not forgotten past regulatory actions, such as the indefinite ban on jet skis following a fatal incident linked to an unlicensed operator. He argues that while incident based restrictions seem to target legitimate players, illegal operators remain active contributors to a perception that enhancement is selective or inconsistent. This is just another case of good suffering for the bad, he observed. Meanwhile, Dalton Green, a licensed veteran in the industry, described the unregulated market as having hijacked the raft and boat sectors. He argued that the problem is pervasive throughout the island and there is nobody to complain to. The Tourism Product Development Company, TPDCO, the regulatory arm of the Ministry of Tourism, has started issuing cease and desist orders to unregistered operators, including threat of fines and arrest. Yet many less operators argued that enforcement remains ineffective. What's a cease and desist order without enforcement? Questioned Robert McNamee, a Saint and boat operator and businessman. He revealed that the price disparity, US $100 for a boat ride around the harbor from licensed operator versus a little as US $50 from unlicensed operators, discourages paying visitors from choosing the regulatory option. McNamee, who has nearly 5 decades in the business, said he is compensating existing in the industry due to the relentless pressure of competition, compounded by overhead costs and regulatory scrutiny. Operators such as transport entrepreneur Robert Farr said freelancers who are not affiliated with recognized licensed tour operators have gained dominance of the sector. They are in total control, Farr stated, highlighting how unregistered an entity operates openly with minimal fear of consequences. The tourism minister has supported the call for stricter enforcement. The comments are quite in order in terms of threatening the enforcement, and this is where a partnership with the National Security Minister and local government authorities will come in, he told reporters. It's a very important consideration. If we're serious about local first, it is going to be that the locals have to come to standard and to deliver at the highest level of efficiency and competency, or else it will be a waste of time and in fact, the destination would be at risk. No questions about that, Bartlett added. The tourism minister is to pursue a policy that will, among other things, pass legislation and implement incentives to ensure greater participation of Jamaican manufacturers, farmers, creatives, and professionals in the tourism supply chain. Industry stakeholders say the core issue involves balancing a robust regulatory framework with practical enforcement that protects consumers and legitimate operators without stifling legitimate competition. For Dussard and others in the regulatory sector, the pressing demand is for stronger enforcement, equitable licensing costs, and mechanisms that ensure safety and fair pricing for visitors. As Jamaica seeks to maintain its appeal as a premier cruise and resort destination, the call for an even hand approach to regulate becomes increasingly urgent. License operators, tourism regulators, and stakeholders alike acknowledge that security in a sustainable, safe, and fair market will require concerted effort, reliable enforcement, and a renewed commitment to leveling the field for all participants in Jamaica's vibrant tourism industry. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.